You got Jonah here doing a little update on my puffer fish tank. I've got a figure eight puffer. It is a freshwater puffer fish. It grows to be about 4 to 5 inches long. Sometimes the smaller ones will be 3 inches. Just depends on, your specific fish. Puffer fish enjoy having plant life. They're very intelligent, so they want to have places to hide, maybe a little nook for them to hide into. I've got this kind of 10-gallon tank right now. I've got a 10-gallon filter in there. The filter is a little bit small. If you want to have a 10-gallon tank, I recommend getting like a 20-gallon filter. Bigger filter, healthier fish. If you think about that, make sure your water's nice and cycled. Make sure your ammonia level's at the right level, and make sure your fish is happy. A lot of times puffers look happy. They'll look real happy. Just kind of look smiley and happy, which my fish is happy because I take really good care of my fish. I pride myself in that. I do, if anything, I do every water change every 2 weeks, if not sooner. Just be careful of that. Don't go change your water too much because you obviously need your water to cycle really well. But when I do change the water tank in this, I actually set him in a separate little tank inside of this tank, so he's getting the fresh water out of here, and then vice versa. I put these guys in my other 75-gallon tank. So, moral of the story: puffer fish. Let's take a look at him. This is a figure eight puffer. You can obviously tell why he's called a figure eight puffer. My assumption is that it's got those cool little yellow markings that kind of look like an 8 on him. I'd say they're more like swirls all over a body, but this guy will get pretty big. He'll get nice and fat. You guys want to feed these 2 to 3 times a week. Make sure every time he feeds, he's got a nice round belly like that. And he's kind of getting skinnier than he was, but that's because I fed him yesterday-ish. But I did put a little bit more in there today. That's what's floating around in there. He'll basically chew up the shrimp, which there's a little shrimp in there right now, if you can see him right there. He'll chew up the shrimp, and then he'll kind of discard all the limbs, which is kind of cool. Which is weird too, because I know figure eight puffers can easily, there's a little limb, you can see it right there. Let's see if I can't get it. Oh well. But they usually eat bone. They'll eat snails, they'll eat the snail bone, they'll eat crayfish, they'll eat the crayfish bone. They're beasts. I'm not joking. If I put this guy in my cichlid tank, and it was my biggest cichlid in here, Bubba, right there, versus him, Bubba would get his butt whooped. Even any fish in there, even if they were all together fighting this guy, I guarantee you, this puffer would kill each and every one of them for the fun of it, and then chew up their dead bone bodies. It's a little harsh, but it's the truth. Anyways, just thought I'd show you the puffer. He's really cool. Wanted to do a little video on him because I feel like I've left him out the last couple of days. I did just get him about a week ago, so he's been pretty happy though. I want to get a 20-gallon. He's in a 10 right now, like I said. I want to get a 20-gallon so he's got more room, and then I kind of want to give him a buddy so he's got a playmate. Obviously, if I get him a buddy, it's got to be another puffer. If you get him anything else, he's going to wreck it. He's going to eat it quick. Like, he's going to attack it and eat it. They got teeth. They got literally a row of teeth. I know a lot of fish have teeth. Most fish have teeth. Little tiny minuscule teeth, but he's got like buck teeth. It's basically like a pig with fins, minus the fact that he's super cool looking and really cute, and they're also super friendly. This guy, he's still warming up to me, so if I barely touch the glass, he'll like straight run away from me. But let him warm up to you. It's gonna take a few times. Like I said, make sure your tank's cycled, make sure you got the right amount of conditioner in there. I kind of over conditioned the water on this tank because I wanted him to be really healthy, and I mean, that doesn't mean he's gonna be really healthy. I recommend over conditioning your tank more than the bottle says. Maybe do twice as much, or a third as much as it says. But they're really cool to watch. They're little fins, and they're quick. You wouldn't think that they can get around that quick with those little tiny fins, but damn, he does. He doesn't barely ever use that back fin. See? He just uses those little tiny ones and just propels himself around the tank. Anyways, that would be my 20-gallon puffer fish tank. Freshwater. Awesome. Say hi to the cichlids. And say hi to my buddy here, Django, and obviously, gotta say hi to her. I straight up forgot what my fiance named her. Let me think. I think it's, I want to say Lemon. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. She's really cute though. And if you know anything about chameleons, I've done a lot of research, but let me know what you think about the colors. You think they're just trying to absorb the UV rays, or are they like, I feed them well, they eat well. I put some crickets in there, I've got worms in there. They've got the good amount of sunlight. Right now I've got my low beam on, which I need to change. I'll watch this. He's ticked. Anyways, have a good one.